But Mr. Counsel, don't you think the authority, the court has dealt with on merits? What is jurisdictional error?
May I only demonstrate, my lords, from the termination order? The termination order.
What was your status while you were
बड़े
in service?
एक अजीबो गरीब मामले की ओर बताता है। मामले में होता यह है कि जो रिट पिटिशन जिन्होंने लगाई है, एक्चुअली वो एक विभाग में एम्प्लॉय थे। उस विभाग में काम करने के दौरान अब जो भी कारण हो, एक दूसरे विभाग में उनका प्रतिनियुक्ति होती है, वो वहाँ भेजे जाते हैं। अब उस विभाग में डेपुटेशन पे जो गए हैं, एक समय आता है कि वो विभाग से मूल विभाग जो है उनका, वो वापस मांगता है। अब इसी दौरान में अभी उनका ये कहना है, वकील साहब का कहना है पिटिशनर के, कि साहब इस दौरान में क्या हुआ कि मैंने इस बात को रोकने के लिए कि मूल विभाग में मैं जाऊँ, इसको मैं चाहता नहीं था, तो मैंने एक रिट एप्लीकेशन लगाई और उसमें जो आदेश हुआ और उसके परिणाम स्वरूप कुल मिला के मेरी नौकरी समाप्त कर दी गई। अब ये बात बताई जाती है, आप ध्यान से देखिएगा आगे की क्लिप्स को, हमने बीच में उसको एडिट किया हुआ है, परंतु आपको ये दोनों हिस्से बड़े साफ दिखाई देंगे। शुरू में वकील साहब जब अपनी बात रखते हैं तो उसमें कहीं भी किसी भी तरह की चार्जशीट को कहने से बचते हैं। वकील हैं तो वो बहुत होशियारी के साथ कहते हैं, कहीं उन्होंने झूठ बोला ऐसा आपको नहीं लगेगा, परंतु वो पूरी बात बता रहे हों ये भी नहीं लगेगा। बस यहीं कुछ जज साहब पकड़ लेते हैं इस बात को और फिर वो इस चीज़ को पूछते हैं कि क्या कोई आपके ख़िलाफ़ इंक्वायरी थी, चार्जशीट थी तो चार्ज क्या थे, उसका क्या रिज़ल्ट निकला। और ये एक लंबी बहस है, हमने उसको छोटा करने की कोशिश करी है। और फिर जो गवर्नमेंट के वकील हैं वो सारी बात को स्पष्ट करते हैं, वो उस आदेश के उस हिस्से को सुनाते हैं जिसकी वजह से इनका कहना है कि विभाग ने उनकी सेवाएं समाप्त कर दी। मामला यह है कि पूरी की पूरी एक फोर्जरी का मामला है और इसमें वो कल्प्रिट थे, इसीलिए विभाग ने उनकी सेवाएं समाप्त कर दी। आप इसको अंत तक देखिए, बहुत कुछ सिखाएगा, समझाएगा। आइए देखते हैं इस केस को।
I was appointed as a driver and I was regularized. Later on, my lords, what has happened that based on an order passed by my lords in writ petition passed in 2004, this termination order has been passed. That writ petition, the subject matter was my repatriation to the parent department. I was actually transferred to another office. Thereafter, I was sent back to the parent office. I was repatriated back to the parent department. That I challenged before the State Administrative Tribunal. The State Administrative Tribunal quashed the repatriation order. Thereafter, the department went in came before my lords in the writ petition. In the writ petition, it was said that it was repatriation to the parent department. Therefore, it cannot be interfered with so lightly. So therefore, my repatriation to the parent department, that order passed by the department was given a stamp of approval by my lords in the writ petition.
Setting aside SAT order.
Setting aside the SAT order. Now, the order passed by my lords in that writ petition has been relied to terminate me from the service. This has taken place.
The order passed by this court regarding
where I was repatriated back to the parent department, that has been interpreted in such manner that relying on that order I have been terminated. That is what the termination order says.
Show me that order.
Please.
So it is not preceded by any charge sheet.
No, the inquiry they are relying upon the writ court has relied that inquiry has not culminated into any result.
But whether did they issue you charge sheet?
Well, they issued a charge sheet.
So where the charge sheet? Let us see the charges.
May I come to the termination order first?
No, we will come to that. But if there was a because your argument is that the order of repatriation as affirmed by the writ court is the basis for inquiry. So
no,
is that what you said?
My lords, may see page 46 for a moment.
So what have you said?
I have said that the order of repatriation which was given stamp of approval by my lords in the writ petition, that has been the basis to terminate me. There is no inquiry on that aspect.
So that's why I'm asking you. If that is so, let us verify if the charges were of which nature. You say there was a charge sheet.
Well, if my lords may see the impugned order.
Unless you make a statement, sir, there was no charge sheet, there was no inquiry, only because this court has found no fault with the repatriation order, on that count I have been dismissed.
My lords, only on this count I was terminated.
So you make a statement that there was no charge sheet.
My lords, may I submit? There was a charge sheet.
Then you please let me see the charge sheet.
My lords, if the records will be called from department, I can demonstrate.
You need, see, you're supposed to have the charge sheet.
My lords, they have filed the inquiry report in the return.
सब कुछ है वहाँ.
That charge sheet was on a different footing, my lords. A different case altogether. That is a letter.
वो कौन सा letter है?
That letter is not been served to me.
That has to be seen, because it is quite impossible that after holding of an inquiry, Mr. Raghuvanshi, let's
ये
record.
पेज 27 पे याद, पेज 27 पे पैरा 6 है, वो पूरा क्लियर कर देता है सर. पेज 26 से शुरू हुआ है.
अच्छा.
From perusal of record, it is seen that the petitioner's initial appointment to the post of driver on 1/9/1992 and subsequent regularization order 30th October 93 in the pay scale such and such was found to be illegal by using forged and fabricated documents. Therefore, the same was directed to be cancelled by the authority. The petitioner's services were terminated by order such and such, which was put to challenge by the petitioner filing an appeal, and appeal was kept pending. Then petitioner has prepared a writ petition before the honorable court, being WP number such and such. The writ petition was disposed of by order dated such and such, whereby direction was given to the appellate authority to decide the appeal filed by the petitioner within 90 days. The petitioner has drawn attention of this court on Annexure P5 passed by erstwhile State Administrative Tribunal dated 21/1/1998, wherein Honorable SAT has allowed the petition and the direction was given to the respondent 3 to take appellant back on his duty in pursuance to Annexure A9 with further direction to make all arrangement for payment of salary, and he was being paid earlier before sending him to Project Officer Sipuri. It is pertinent to mention here that the original application was filed to the effect that despite submitting joining in the office of respondent number 3 in pursuance to order such and such in Annexure A9, the petitioner was not allowed to resume his duties, and the order passed by original application number such and such, order dated such and such, was put to challenge before division bench of this court by filing a writ petition, which was registered as WP number 88. Writ petition was finally heard and decided by division bench of this court on 6/1/2005, and order passed by erstwhile SAT was set aside, and petition filed by state government was allowed. The aforesaid aspect is clearly reflected in Annexure P8, that the petitioner himself has preferred SLP number such and such, which finally heard and dismissed by order dated such and such. The petitioner has, now this is material, the petitioner has not mentioned anything regarding departmental.
ये दोनों different cause of action.
ना अब इसमें पूरा इंक्वायरी हुआ है, चार्ज शीट दिया है, बट ही हैज नॉट मेंशन्ड दैट इन द रिट पिटीशन.
भाई देखिए, आप सैट में गए थे अगेंस्ट दी ऑर्डर ऑफ रिपेट्रिएशन. सैट ने अलाउ कर दिया, सरकार हाई कोर्ट में आ गई. हाई कोर्ट ने कहा बिल्कुल सही किया, सेट देयर शुड बी रिपेट्रिएशन व्हेन द लैंडिंग डिपार्टमेंट वांट्स इट बैक. वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कंफर्म कर दिया. अब ये सारी बातें आपने बताई नहीं कि हमारे खिलाफ अपील, हमने फोर्स चार्ज में चार्जशीट मिला, हमने रिप्लाई दिया, पनिशमेंट हुआ, उसके खिलाफ अपील करी आपने. अपील का हाईकोर्ट निर्देश दिया, इनकी अपील जल्दी डिसाइड करो. बदमाश हो तुम.
अब इनमें क्या हुआ सर?
the concealment of the departmental inquiry. I'm begging only for 2 minutes, may I clear, my lords may see.
देखो, हम समझ रहे थे ये जो पिटीशन लगाई थी सैट में, केवल इसलिए कि तुम्हारी कुंडली खुल ना पावे और भाग जाओ तुम वहां से, और उसके पहले ऑर्डर हो चुका था वहां पर.
My lords, departmental inquiry. My lords, I am on the anvil that if
I am
saying it on my lords,
the very fact that you did not disclose all those facts related to charge sheet, related to inquiry, related to appeal in your petition where you have challenged the repatriation, This shows your conduct was
My lords,
there was
my lords may call the records for once, my lords. There is absolutely no order, my lords. I am saying it on instructions.
Or it may not be order, but at the same time, in all fairness, you should have made all this.
Because the termination was on
Mr.
repetition.
Counsel, you should have, in all fairness, stated that there was an inquiry against me, wherein the charge sheet was like this. There is a finding against which I preferred an appeal.
My lords, the termination order was
गलत
passed.
बात
My lords
है
have
ये।
already seen the termination order at page 46. My
ठीक।
lords may see for once.
वो जैसे को तैसा वाली कहानी है।
My
चलो,
lords, the termination order is absolutely silent on the department.
अब ऐसा है, अब 4.5 घंटे लगते हैं, तो चले जाओ। चलो, conduct, equitable judicial conduct, very important.
My lords, the conduct would have come into play.
Mr.
with the-
Counsel, you show me from your OA that you have mentioned these facts.
My lords will permit me. I will produce all the documents, whatever I have.
No, you show me that in your OA you have mentioned about the charge sheet of forging of your appointment letter, regularization letter, for which you have charge sheeted.
एक दिन पहले आपके चाचा नौकरी में थे, वो रिटायरमेंट जिस तारीख को हो रहे थे,
रिटायर
उसके
की
एक
बात
दिन
कर
पहले
रहे हैं।
आपको
Even in the
अपॉइंटमेंट दे
criminal
दिया, रेगुलर
case,
कर दी।
I have been acquitted.
चलो ठीक है।